skin. Okay, here's a true BOGO. Save 50%, but even better, save your skin. And I mean that sincerely, because when you look at Stacey Ann here, you can see immediately after her skin looks absolutely flawless. She doesn't look like she's wearing makeup. She just looks like she got like a whole like baby skin. However, what you don't see is actually even more important. Not only is she getting that coverage, she is helping prevent about 90% of all visible signs of aging. And you know what that comes from? The sun. I have been wearing this, even in its old form, now it's been even reformulated even better over the years, for 18 years. It is one of my holy grail products, and I ask always to have this in Friday Night Beauty. It is the Dr. Denese SPF40 UVA UVB Tinted Defense Day Cream. Now, here's what I want you to know. One of these normally would be $89. Two would be $178. We are giving this to you half off. Why? Because that's how important Dr. Denese believes this product is. We have natural and we have rich. We'll explain the difference. But first, Dr. Adrienne Denese is here. Truly one of the smartest people I've ever met.
Oh my God, I love it.
Beautiful and smart.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes. This is, you have reformulated over time, made the formula very clean, but this has been one of the holy grail products for so many of us for a long time now.
That is so true, because I'm going to repeat what you just said. 90% of what we call aging, lines, wrinkles, saggy skin, sunspots, age spots, enlarged pores, even capillaries, have to do with sun exposure. So let's be smart. Let's start to prevent right now. Every single day. I've been wearing this for a version of it for at least almost 40 years, I would say. Ever since I was 20, I started to wear this.
Yeah, well, your whole thing was, I remember you telling me very clearly, you would have patients come see you, and you would say to them, you have to wear sunscreen, and they didn't want to wear it because even the expensive sunscreens left a white cast on their face.
That's exactly right. This is a very, very expensive sunscreen. It's from a department store. It's a very top echelon brand. But if I told you that, well, you have to walk out of the house looking like this every day, you will tell me that, Dr. Denese, you're out of your mind.
Okay.
I am not going to do it.
So
I had to do something.
Okay, so you just saw what happened to her. I'm putting a little of this on my hand. I want you to look at my hand. It doesn't look like I have makeup on. It's just like, oh, nice skin. Look at the difference.
Wow, what a difference.
So do you see it covered up all these actual signs of aging? Look at the signs of aging. Freckles, dark spots, redness, veins. That's all happening because of sun. Look at the difference.
Perfect.
Now that's why I put it on my face and neck every day. We actually have some before and afters to show you. This is a 3-in-1. It is your day cream. It's your foundation if you want it to be.
Exactly.
And it is that SPF.
SPF, UVA, UVB Broad Spectrum, Clean Beauty Physical Sunscreen. Look at the changes. Look at the profound coverage that she's getting. Now, she got that way on the before because of sun exposure. And there you have it. Covers it up, and she's preventing from happening this again. So that's the key. You've got to prevent it, because remember, 90% of what we call aging is
and
sun.
Leah, I mean, Leah, any redness she has on her cheeks will just be exasperated by the sun. Now she gets all of that covered up in one, but she's now protecting it from getting worse.
Exactly. And Leah, you know, Leah is 46 years old right now. She looks about 26.
Yeah,
why?
Truly.
When she was 23 years old, I sat down with her. I said, Leah, from today on, every single day you are going to wear a sunscreen. Rain, shine, summer, winter, doesn't matter. And there she is. Do you know she stopped aging.
Alberti reminded me of us of a story that I told Alberti. I had forgotten this, and so I wasn't going to share it with you, but he reminded me tonight. About 7 or 8 years ago, Dr. Denese and I went to lunch.
Yes.
And she said to me, we were eating outside, I still remember.
Yes, I remember.
Beauty's Cafe. And she said to me, Sandra, what's going on? You have spots that I've never noticed before. Now, this is when your friend is a doctor, you know, you take this feedback.
Yes.
And I sheepishly said to her, I ran out of the SPF 40, I haven't been using it. And I was using another product that had sunscreen in it. And she said, I knew something was up. I went right back to this. So when I stopped using it, my friend and doctor could tell, because I was getting spots on my face that I had not had.
Immediately. It doesn't take long.
And it was, by the way, I was wearing what I thought was a good sunscreen. But the difference is this is full spectrum, UVA, UVB. It's clean.
Clean
it's physical sunscreen.
It's a physical sunscreen. And I have 2 shades, by the way.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about that.
A natural shade. If you are light to medium in your foundation, take natural.
That's what
if
I
you are
have.
darker than medium, take the rich. Now, I'm giving you a very special product in that I I colored it with melanin. That's the inherent color pigment of your skin, so it matches your skin.
And that is really nice. So whether,
Yes.
like, if you're like looking at this and you're saying, but I'm a little bit lighter than Sandra, or my skin's a little bit richer,
Doesn't matter.
It totally doesn't matter.
Yes.
It doesn't matter whether you got sun this year and you didn't. It doesn't matter. It self-adjusts.
It's self-adjust. It's the most remarkable thing. In fact, we have a consumer study telling us that 100%, every single participant said, yes, it matches my skin. I almost fell on the floor when I saw that result. It is remarkable. It's the melanin. It's the melanin in the tube, is the melanin on your face. Look at that. 100% of themselves, it color adjusted to their skin tone. That's really remarkable. Now you have to put it on and you wait a little bit. It doesn't take place instantaneously. Give it like 3, 4, 5 minutes, and then suddenly you go back, look in the mirror, and all of a sudden it is adjusted, and it's not chalky, and it's not thick.
How
and
natural.
so natural. Look
Like
at how gorgeous
she doesn't look like
is.
she has makeup on. She looks like she has perfect skin, which I
Yes.
think, especially during the summer when you're outside, you don't want to wear a lot of heavy foundation.
Yes,
If you're
exactly.
someone who loves your foundation, put it on top.
You
but
can,
I'm gonna pretty much guess you're never going to do that. This will replace your foundation. Look at this.
Look how gorgeous. Coverage under the eyes. She has a lot of age sunspots in her case because she's young. But look at the flawless beauty. And it just matches her skin perfectly. She's wearing the rich, and she's very appropriate for her. And it adjusts,
So she's wearing the
be
rich.
very comfortable.
Oh, natural. We're down to our final 700, and then that is
Wow.
it. This is a true BOGO, a buy one, get one free, at least a 6-month supply if you wear it every day.
Easily.
And so take a look. This cut out all the redness.
Yes,
But what's
absolutely.
important is the redness, the pores, any age spots, lines, wrinkles, photo damage, all get halted. Because
Halted.
90% of what you see in signs of aging is sun-related.
Exactly,
You know, a doctor
exactly.
once said to me, it's why, if you think about what your butt cheek looks like, it still might
Exactly.
look like a baby,
Yes.
but the rest of your skin doesn't. It's because the
Very
rest
true,
of your
yeah.
skin has been exposed to sun.
That's exactly right. You know, when I was growing up, I met some nuns, and they had wrinkly skin here, but what the habit covered was that of a 16-year-old. And at that moment, I realized
That's so
sun
interesting.
is your enemy.
We are down to our final 400 in natural. It is a buy one, get one
Oh
free,
my gosh.
$178 value that you are getting home for 5 easy payments of $17.80. No auto delivery, but that is about a 6-month
Do you
supply.
know I actually use that as my foundation on most days?
Oh, so when you come on
because
air?
Yeah, it gives you it gives you the right amount of coverage.
Mm-hmm.
It always has that wonderful kind of chameleon effect, and it works for you.
And you don't look like you're wearing makeup
No,
ever. You just look
not
like,
at all.
how do I get Alberti skin?
$17.80. By the way, Scott Grimes said that to me. He said, what's the secret to your skin? I said, SPF and Dr. Denese. I literally told him tonight. A 688-272 is your item number for that. Try that out for yourself. Hey, right now, we're going to bring you something super